What is good to all the sneakerhead souls watching? Thank you for tuning in and welcome back again. In this very special video, I am going to show you guys my latest pickup, and I am extremely late on this. But we got him. Let's check him out. It's Yeezy 350. First of all, I just wanted to do a big shout out to Supremacy. I purchased this from them. They basically had an 8.5 in this colorway. It was really tough for me to find an 8.5 locally or anywhere around here, so it was really tough. But they had an 8.5 and I had a cop right away. Instant. Had to purchase it from them. But yeah, big shout out to Supremacy. Thank you so much for the quick shipment. That was really quick, and just for being legit. Just for being legit. If you buy it from a consignment shop, you know it's gonna be real, or at least hopefully they're real. But yeah, let's check them out. I got these. Finally, the zebras. Guys, these right here are, they're just super fire. This is probably my most favorite colorway out of all the 350s, all the V2s. Hands down, this is my favorite of all. It was really tough to get these, and I think they are restocking again. I'm really not too sure when. I heard it was gonna be next month in June, so, or not even June. I think it's this month supposedly, but it didn't happen. Maybe June, maybe, but. Hands down a really nice colorway, guys. It's black and white. I love the fact that the bottom is a little, you know, yellowed. It's a little milky yellow and then milky right here, but super sick. It's a very detailed shoe. I personally like, I told you guys in my previous video, I love the V2s with the swirls on it. It's just, that's what made me love the silhouette in general. But the more solid colors that they dropped, it's, I don't know, like it's a little weak in my opinion. It's just, it's a waste of, I don't want to say it's a waste of money, but you're paying a certain amount on a shoe, but might as well just have the, you know, the pattern, have the detail, have the art in it, versus just a solid shoe with a stripe, you know. That's just me. That's just how I see it. But man, these are fuego. I love them. Look at this. Let me get the other shoe out for you guys. There you go. Keep in mind, Supremacy is known to have only authentic sneakers. So shout out to Supremacy again. Thank you so much for these. It's history in my opinion. Like it's because of you guys I was able to get these. So thank you so much. Thank you guys. Alright, I'll just give you guys a little close-up look, a little, you know, a little presentation of the sneakers. Let's do it. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much my first purchase from Supremacy, and finally owning the zebras at last. And I also wanted to share a couple other pickups that I purchased over in San Francisco. I went to the bait shop over there in SF, and it was really dope people, man. Really dope people who worked there. I believe it was, sorry if I forget your guys' names. E.T. I think it was E.T. There was, I think it was Kevin, E.T., Kevin, and then I don't know if it was, ooh, I'm sorry bro, hold on, let me see. I have you saved on my contacts, but Scotty, shout out to Scotty. I almost forgot about you, Scotty, sorry bro. But yeah, shout out to Scotty, E.T., and Kevin. You guys were really cool to me. Very patient. Made me feel like at home. That's how a shop should be, man. Like, not a consignment shop, but like, you know, like a sneaker boutique slash they carry all the hype beast stuff, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they just made you feel welcome. has that, you know, like San Francisco, like Bay Area vibe. I love it, man. They're just really chill, really cool. But let me show you guys what we picked up. They hooked me up with some cool stuff, so let's double check what we got. Let's go. First and foremost, I had to purchase myself a bait, like a bait t-shirt. This is not like a t-shirt. I want to say it's more of like a jersey v-neck, or like more of like a jersey tee, something like that. Let's open it up. It looks like this. It says bait, and then it says the number 68 right there. And then it has, keep in mind guys, it's like, yeah, it's like a jersey. That's what I mean. It's like a v-neck right there, and then in the back it just says bait, and then 68 again in the back right there. I actually had a red one for this, and I really thought it was dope. I wasn't sure if I should get the red one or the gray one. Shout out to Scotty though, made up my mind. I got the gray one instead because it goes with everything that I can possibly wear. So man, you got me there, Scotty. You got me, sold me here. But yeah, let's see. It also has the branding right there on the bottom. It just says bait and all that good stuff right there. Hold up, it's not focusing. Let's see if we can focus this. There you go. Yeah, this is a really dope shirt. I think I might wear this when I go to, ooh, we have a trip. Las Vegas. 2 weeks. Los Angeles. The month after. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be going on a couple trips, and I bought a lot of clothes just to see if I can create some outfits ahead of time, and I just want to look good, you know what I'm saying? The first one is gonna be Las Vegas. I will be visiting the UN, and then Los Angeles will be for my birthday. For some weird reason, I love going to Los Angeles every day for my birthday. I wish. Every year for my birthday, I love going to LA. It's starting to become a tradition, so I don't know. It's just, I might want to move out there someday. It'd be pretty cool. Back to the pickups. Shout out to Bait for this piece right here. I love this so much. And another thing I purchased from Bait, they had a really nice selection and collection of bear bricks. When it comes to bear bricks, I always loved them. I've always wanted to buy bear bricks, but they were just way too expensive for me back then. It was just really annoying. Like dang, like I couldn't spend like almost 200 bucks on like a toy, you know what I'm saying? But now, like, as I grow older, I'm just looking at them more as art versus action figures, you know what I'm saying? So I purchased my very first bear brick. Oh, I mean, I have a bear brick right here. Let me show you guys. Like, I want to say this is a 100% bear brick. I got this way back in like 09 or like 2010 right here. See? This one right here is one of those, one of the exclusive, or I think this is the very first 100% bear brick I purchased from Fat Lace back in the day. Like I said, it's like around 09 or 2010, but right when they dropped this, I think it was like 40 bucks, something like that, and I had to purchase this. They had it for super cheap, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy this. Ever since then, I've kept this, and I really cherish this. This is my only bear brick that I own, and this is by, you know, this ain't like a janky one. This is by Medicom, yeah, by Medicom. So but yeah, this is really dope. I always have this displayed like on my desk, not on my desk, but like just on top of something that I want to display it at. But yeah, so the bear brick that I purchased over at Bait, it is a 400%, so it's a little bigger, or it's a lot bigger. They had a bunch of different bear bricks that I wanted to buy. It's just I wasn't trying to spend like an X amount of cash at the moment, so I just ended up leaving with one. They, you know, they hooked me up with a good price since I bought a couple things. Shout out to you guys, thank you so much again. And we went with the 400% RoboCop bear brick. They had a couple other ones that I like, it's just they were a little too expensive at the time for me, but I will go back and I will purchase them, but if they have them. But I had to go with the RoboCop, guys, because when it comes to the bear bricks, I want to purchase like characters that I grew up with, because it just makes more sense, because Bear Bricks are more like action figures, so it brings you back more to your, you know, your childhood. And I know this is the newer RoboCop, but a lot of people didn't really like the new RoboCop movie, but I honestly thought it was decent. It was cool. It was nice to see the whole franchise again after such a long time, because I was such a huge RoboCop fan. I always had everything RoboCop. Like, I had all the toys. I think I had a shirt at one point. But yeah, and this is just really memorable to me, and I just thought it was just right to purchase this, and it was badass. Like, it looks really nice. Watch, it looks like this. Keep in mind, guys, this is really hollow. It's a little action figure. This just looks really dope, and the fact that it's RoboCop, it just, like I said, it was just right. I had to purchase it. He said, Kevin said it was the last one, so I had to do it. And I'm gonna be doing more Bear Brick pickups from now on, so expect me to. Oh, another one is coming in. Another one is coming. I already purchased one. Another one after this, and it's a Bape one. So stay tuned. I think this is just amazing. So this is gonna be lined up. Probably I'm gonna buy a shelf, and I'm gonna just line everything up. I don't know. Maybe do that. It's just an idea. I honestly think this is a very expensive hobby to have. These aren't cheap. These small things, these are not cheap. This is right here. I think it was. This one was cheap though. I think this was like 89 bucks. So it was really cool. Or not 89. I think this was 110. But yeah, buying 3 of these, you're already paying like 300 bucks. But only buy these if if you're into it, if you really like Bear Bricks and appreciate like Bear Brick themes like that. But yeah, RoboCop right here. I had to purchase and I had to pick up, so I'm really happy I got this one. And yeah, expect more pickups, more Bear Brick pickups. So alright guys, so the last thing I purchased from Bait is a pair of sneakers. Yes, another pair of sneakers. This one right here is Nike, and I purchased a pair of Prestos. Guys, a lot of people overlook and sort of underrate Prestos in a way. I don't want to say underrate them, but it's Nike's Ultra Boost. In my opinion, it is Nike's Ultra Boost, and they have been around for a very long time. A very long time. And they are very, very comfortable if you really take the time to invest and try them on and use them for like a week. They are really comfortable sneakers. I haven't purchased a pair of Prestos in a while because I am currently hunting down a pair of acronyms. I'm just waiting for the right time. Patience is key when it comes to the sneaker game. These right here was an instant cop. I went to Nike Town, San Francisco. They had a size 9. Couldn't do it. It was a little too big. So it was like the last part of the not last part of the day, but it was like going towards the end of the day, and I wanted to go to Bait, hence all the other pickups that I got, and I found these, and they had it in my size 8, the last one that they had, and I had to buy it for retail. We got the Safaris, ladies and gentlemen. Bam! Right here. This is nice. This is, oh my god, Nike did an amazing job with these, in my opinion. Look at that. Just look at how like the safari print is blasted throughout the cage. Ooh, even right there. Look at that. So beautiful. Normal bottom for the Presto, but this yellow just sets it off. It just looks so nice. I believe there is another one that's like a Charlotte Hornets colorway, and then the other one is, I believe, like I want to say like a white cement 4 colorway. But this right here is butterlicious. Yeah, no, this one is dope. This one is really nice. So I'm gonna do that little, that little presentation, little thing we were doing. So we'll do that right now. Guys, guys, that's pretty much all my pickups lately. Shout out to Soul Supremacy again, and shout out to Bait San Francisco. Thank you so much. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think of my pickups, and shout out to every single sub that continues to watch my videos. Thank you so much again. We are now at 238 subscribers. We're closing in on 240. Let's hit 250, and then let's hit 300. The road to 300 subscribers ain't stopping. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I believe. I believe. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you to the fullest. Always remember that we are always victorious within the soul. It's your boy signing out.